Hello, today is Sunday, April 13th, 2025. Going into today's readings, willows, not palms, in Poland. We typically think of palm branches on Palm Sunday. Yet in many places around the world, palm branches haven't always been easy to gain access to. In their place, other branches and even flowers have been substituted. In Poland and other Slavic countries, the Pussy willow, the Salix caprea, great willow, is part of today's celebration, since palm trees aren't indigenous to Poland. According to Polish legend, Jesus visited a forest on Palm Sunday that was barren of leaves and flowers due to harsh winter conditions. Jesus instructed his angels to bring willows into the woods, where they remain one of the first blooms of spring. Early during Lent, people still bring willows branches into their homes. They place them in water and wait for them to bloom so then they could be used on Palm Sunday. On Easter Monday in Poland, willows are used in Dzingus Day celebrations that mark the end of Lent. Willows are a symbol for the resurrection and everlasting life. The holiest week of the year begins today. The world won't stop, everything will go on. If I want this to be a holy week, what do? I decide. Traditional forms of prayer, active contemplation. We've looked at meditation and also at contemplation. There's a form of prayer between the two referred to by different names. We call it active contemplation. Recall that meditation is using power of reason to try to figure out something, not alone, but with God. Contemplation, as it was described last Sunday, is simply being with God without words or thoughts. Active contemplation lies between the two. I pick any event in the gospel, for example, the feeding of the crowd, Jesus at the house of Martha and Mary, the disciples with Jesus in the boat, and I place myself right there in the scene. I make the scene as real as possible, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the warmth, the cold, the voice inflections, the facial expressions. I'm sitting on the grass or in Martha's living room, or in the bow of the boat. I watch this scene, not from the outside, but from the inside. The Lord may even speak to me or about me to others in the scene. I'm all eyes and ears, interested to see and be part of what happens. I let it unfold without pre-planning it. As I watch and listen, I experience a whole range of reactions and emotions. And that's it. I don't always have to come up with new resolutions or solutions. I just spend some time with the Lord and am the better for it. The events celebrated in Holy Week provide wonderful settings for this kind of prayer: the Last Supper, the washing of the feet, the events of the Passion. It might just be the kind of prayer I am looking for. Spend some quiet time with the Lord. I appreciate you for being here, and I will catch you tomorrow.